Bethel, I want to start off this update video this week by saying a huge thank you to everyone who came out to the Harvest Festival this past Saturday. It was great. I mean, we had well over 600 people come out, and if you were there volunteering or even just showing up yourself, you are what made it special. These days we do where we volunteer and engage our community and even just throw a party for ourselves. They are a beautiful way for us to show love to each other, and a lot of people came through and really got to experience it. So thank you for those of you who are really involved, and this is our third year doing Harvest Festival, and it's only getting better, so thanks for contributing to that. Now, one of the things I really want to emphasize in this update video is an upcoming meal we're having after worship. So in the summer, we did family meals. We did them a few times throughout the summer, and it was really intentional. You know, this is us really kind of affirming a habit that's really important for us as a community, that it's important that we break bread together and fellowship and practice togetherness with one another. And so we're going to intentionally do this throughout the year. And so this a Sunday on November 20th, I'd like to invite you to a free potluck lunch. That's right, you heard me. I said free. We're going to call it family meal like we did with the other meals, but this one's special. It's in collaboration with our youth missions team and our multi-ethnic team. And so these different groups are collaborating together to host this meal on November 20th. And so like I said, free potluck lunch. So all you got to do is just show up, which is very easy. But if you are, coming from a different ethnicity or culture and you'd like to share that, that's what this potluck is for. Bethel, we used to do this in the past where we would have, all these different kinds of foods from different cultures and ethnicities. This is what that is. We want to support our youth going to Mexico, but we want to do it by celebrating the cultures that are part of this community, which there are many. And so if you have a culture or dish you'd like to share, please let us know. Please sign up. We'd love for you to bring that dish and share with the community. And the way that you can do that is by signing up in the back of the sanctuary on Sunday. But you could also send an email to info@discoverbethel.com just saying, hey, I'd like to bring a meal. And we're going to work out the details over the next few weeks to make sure it's kind of has good health guidelines in place. And, things like downstairs has to be a nut-free zone and things like that. But it's going to be a great meal together. And we'd love for you to bring a meal. We'd also love for you to be there. Part of this is just practicing togetherness, and there'll be a way that you can support the youth missions team, which will have a big part of setting up the meal. And so if you can support them, that'd be great. There'll be a few opportunities upcoming for that. So I'll say it again, family meal after worship, November 20th. It's going to be a free potluck, and it's going to be amazing. I have two last things I just want to remind you. We've mentioned them in the past few weeks, but I'll mention them again here. On November 23rd, that's a Wednesday night, we're having a congregational meeting where we're gathering together as a community to talk about what God's doing in our community, to pray and worship together, and I would love for you to be part of that. So please join us at that time. It's going to be at 7 o'clock. We'll have a way for you to join virtually, but we'd love to see you in person, love to celebrate what God's doing in your life. So if you're able, please join us 7 p.m. on November 23rd. And the last thing I'm going to mention, and we've talked about this, and you might not quite be ready to hear that, but Christmas is coming. So Advent is getting in gear, and we're getting ready for Advent. And that means we're kind of getting set up to do a couple different practices together as a community. The first of which, we did this last year, Advent candles. So many of you might have Advent candle sets at home, but you might not have one. So, part of that is just getting the candles together. If you would like an Advent candle set, please send an email to Lisa requesting that. And then also with Christmas, Lisa, our worship director, she's getting geared up to do a choir for Christmas Eve. And that's a wonderful chance for people who like to sing, whether you feel like you sing really well or maybe not that great, but enjoy being part of choirs. It's a great chance to get involved. So we'd love for you to be part of that choir. And all you need to do is just send an email to Lisa and she'll let you know what are the next steps for that process. And I'll also mention this here, nothing specific, but as we get closer to Advent, we're going to set up some really great ways for you to participate, whether you're just at home. How do you practice the faith and actually kind of take on the expectation of Advent? Advent is all about Christ's second coming by remembering his first coming. And so there's all these kind of practices, whether you're lighting candles at home, but we're even going to have this theme of gifts this year. And we'd love to create a way for you to experience and engage with that at home. And so I won't have the link here, but look ahead for more details of ways to sign up and get more involved in Advent, because it's coming really soon. And so as I look at all my things, those are the things I need to mention with you today. I certainly hope you have a fantastic week. And if there's ever a way that we can support and encourage you, please reach out to us. Grace and peace, Bethel.